G'day YouTube, it is V-Blaze here from Seismic FPS. Welcome to the video. Today I'll be covering the most anticipated best class setup video for tactical area and position maintenance control. Yes folks, I'm talking about a class designed for successful camping, minimizing as many deaths as possible while maintaining that ever important precious KD of yours. Now, camping is a term used most frequently in first-person shooter video games. It refers to the act of hiding, or otherwise remaining in a hidden, obscured, or safe location in order to ambush an enemy or objective, or just to avoid harm in general. It gives me great pleasure to announce that Treyarch have kept many of the infamous pieces of equipment and designed some maps to meet the stringent demands and the requirements of the world's best campers. Yet again. There is much controversy over whether or not camping is a respectable strategy. Some claim camping is cowardly and cheap, while others maintain that it is intelligent and strategic. So strap in and prepare to be guided through the top tips on how to create the optimal class for killing enemies that feel it is actually necessary to move, because camping demands respect. The elements I will discuss can be implemented across multiple game modes, ranging from team deathmatch to even free-for-all. And now, without further ado, let's get to the nitty-gritty stuff of the setup you should be running when you want to set up your tent in a nice location and get those marshmallows burning. So, you want to be either running the KRM 262 shotgun, as it's a nice rendition of the 870 MCS we all love to hate from Black Ops 2, or the Gorgon, the two-shot killing machine LMG we're all loving to hate in this game. Doing so will ensure you'll be leaving your tent as little as possible, which is something you scrub lords will not be wanting to do because, let's face it, contested gunfights are skillfully overrated and should be avoided at all costs. Anyway, I'm going to move on from attachments. I'm sure you're all smart enough to know which ones work well for the weapons that you do choose, and if not, I'll be happy to talk you through the basics in the comments section below. Now, the backbone of camping, the score streaks. You want to be running a care package, a guardian, and a sentry gun. The care package is, of course, for that 1% chance of obtaining that mothership and squealing like a little girl when you get it. Whilst the Guardian and Sentry Gun help you control the area around your tent and pick up some nice easy kills in the process. Now you want to do as little moving as possible. I mean, why do they even bother putting a left analog stick on these controllers? They don't need to be utilised at all. So you'll be wanting to run the trip mine. This is so you can place these bad boys down at the entry point to your position that you aren't watching constantly, for the added assurance that there's no way in hell you're going to die. For tactical, you should be running a trophy system. This will allow your Guardians and Sentry Guns to do even more work, as any lethal these silly OBG players want to throw at them will be destroyed. If you're lucky enough, your Guardian may even sizzle these jokers alive. Now to the perks. For the first perk slot, you're either going to be running Flak Jacket, Blind Eye, or nothing at all, and just running more attachments. The reason you won't be running Ghost is because, let's face it, you're not going to be moving, as it is far from a viable option, and you want them enemies to come to you anyway, so they can run over them little trip mines you've set up. Now for the second perk slot, you're going to need to run Scavenger. Scavenger will let you pick up extra trip mines and extra trophy systems, so you can just scuttle them all around your little tent. But if you haven't hit this level yet, then I suggest you go and watch out how to get a higher score per minute video to get you there. Oh wait, never mind. Nah, just forgo the perk slot and run more attachments on your weapon. You can never have enough attachments on your weapons. Now to perk 3, the final perk of this top secret OP class setup. Now an integral part of it is this perk slot. You will want to be running awareness and cranking your volume to full, and I mean full. You want to be hearing the footsteps of your enemies from across the map. If your ears aren't ringing post-game, you didn't do it right. This is why we sit still, guys. They can't do the same back. Now, if you have a free slot, I'd suggest running Tactical Mask as well. If not, and you do have Scavenger, you'll be getting enough trophy systems to forgo it anyway. So you can replace both Tactical Mask and Flak Jacket and run other things instead. Now to finish off this class setup, you will want to be running the Hive Specialist weapon. It gives you another 6 trip mines effectively. This will last until you die. So as long as you sit still long enough and let these do some work, they can't get destroyed, so you're going to pick up some nice easy kills. Anyway, that's been me, VBlazed, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Laters.